Let's go. All right. Really curious to see their chemistry. Well, yeah, I did see the thumbnail.
I'm a little bit late, are you? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit late.
Oh, here's August. Okay.
She's like, oh my bad.
That's wild.
It's a good question.
What do you call it? That's the question.
I
feel like this is gonna be sugar.
Okay, so sugar. We need some time.
I've got to think about the keywords.
하도록 하겠습니다. 아무튼 정말 여러모로 유명하신 스타가 샐러드를 찾아주신 이유가 있을까요?
Humbly.
사실 이번 사랑 타투라는 곡을 아이디어를 원래는 이 곡이 수록곡을 좋아하는 건데
It's like the album I forgot.
성공개를
So this is really fitting, actually. And we're probably going to get a live performance as well of
What better place?
You gotta come on your guitar. You get a lot
아 진실해.
Oh, he's a big fan as well.
큰일 나요. 아 제이홉스네.
Avoid crisis.
아니 근데 약간
One with God.
시작하는데 이대의 물가를
D2 네, 두 개는 피지컬 앨범이 없는 사운드클라우드 앨범이 되는데 이번에 사실 첫 앨범이었어요.
진짜 officially.
신인과 그런 상황이
So after all, we're here at August D, and we're addressing you, but still addressing you.
Don't tell me you got a surprise. No! Oh my god. They've got a whole live dude. This is a happy birthday right here. They've got a whole live band.
Oh, there's actually.
Look at that little game. Dude, they're treating him like an absolute king, like he deserves on the show.
How's the middle of the
You love to see it.
That is true. You can't accept. I mostly call it.
Yeah, you're never gonna get. You're never gonna get over this subject. You've got to be the most mellow guy in the world.
sweet.
사실 20살이었어요. 저는 20살이 되면 되게 세상이 엄청 바뀔 것 같다고는 그러지 않은 것처럼
His song kind of said that.
덤덤하게 올해 스포에서 조금 기억이 많이 남는 상황이 되지 않나.
공개되는 족족 모든 지역이 다 매진이 되고
Let's not talk about it.
혼자 하는 거가 멤버들 중에서 처음이고 혼자서 하는 곡을 해야 된다는 생각이 지금
Oh my god.
From all the different stuff. That's what I always think. Like, how the hell does his throat keep up? He's rapping the whole time.
조금만 스포를 해주시면
여태껏 보지 못했던 여러분들
Will you be flying like JK? That is the question. She's like, give me the team.
Oh, I know. It gives up.
What's Sugar gonna do?
Also, their set.
They won. 노래도 따라오고 같이 노래 부르는 거 그때 처음
저희가 A하고 라이브를 참여하고 아니 그러지 않았는데 영상을 내가 되게 못하게 하고
That's kind of funny. didn't even know. Look at Yugi's hair, man. Oh, I love it. The luscious locks. Let's go.
네, 디즈니플러스에서 하고 있는
Can't wait.
React to that too.
Not there yet.
I love
There's 2 things coming out that day.
Bro, these movies are crazy.
Dude, he's too long, man. You can skip through the first
I'm
20
so
minutes.
surprised myself, but I didn't know you so funny here.
점점
I'm sure it was fine.
Okay.
Teasers. Watch him fully go crazy.
I know.
She was so real.
Fired up. But they care that much. Just smash the head.
Are we gonna see?
I love this.
It was so long ago. The other boys was 8 from uni.
Probably another idol, I guess. Someone in the industry. Or maybe. Oh wow.
It's crazy. He wrote it 3 years ago. He must have been in such a different place. Yeah, we saw that. Oh, JK,
Oh wow.
She said, oh.
Don't let JK see.
This is beautiful. Voice as it is.
They're a great fit, man. They've got good chemistry on the track. I was always gonna be disappointed. Did you just check them out?
I really
He's trying to beat Yoongi. He's trying to beat not Yoongi, J-Hope.
Yes.
She's watching obviously he has his own show. He's just as good at like
Wow.
They're doing 8.
Wow.
Oh yes.
at least invited me. 후대를 드리고 나면 부담을 가질 수 있잖아요. 받는 분들이.
That actually makes sense.
콘서트 때
5 mil, it needs 10. Let's get it.
I went to one wedding. Oh my god.
오프닝부터 보실 수는 없기 때문에 스타트 짧잖아요. 스타트가 그거 이제 또 해달라고 보시기가 애매해서
그러면 이제 콘서트 때 하고 싶어요.
He's like, I'm gonna invite you right now.
You just slipped that.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Yugi's doing some networking during the interview. You gotta love
He
it.
just slides it in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Like, why are they still talking?
He's like, I'm done.
With the band as well.
Look, he's invited IU on this tour now and Jimmy.
Let's go. I did not know we were here.
Could be possibly because of the same album.
I can't continue this.
What?
And I went and I listened to all the references
Piano.
with the same cast.
Her and Ace. How is her voice that good? This is so crazy.
Oh my god, this is such a good vibe. Acoustic.
He's like, I got no words, I can sing your
It's so light.
함께 춤을 춰 정해진 이별 다 위대
Trying to get that eye contact.
And then we just go straight back to the end.
Eye contact during
Yugi is serious about the focus spot. Man, if he carries on the way he's going, you never know.
Check it out. The thumbnail. Yeah, no, that's what I was like.
어떻게 갑자기 아이디어가 생각이 나서
Oh, wow.
같이 나눠보면 좋을 것 같은데
Yugi vocals though, man. The Yugi vocals.
He's been censoring us. I probably asked you to sing when you're a rapper, right? What?
Amazing. Right. He definitely not in the original. That sounded really good. Yeah.
I think it was too.
Were you satisfied?
이 영상이 또 많은 분들을 위해
Was that her?
신선한 그런 라이브 영상이 성공을
That's why I asked you.
저희
Yes. Who's the bandmaster?
Yeah, they've been
Dude, shout out to the band. Shout out to the band, man. They were incredible.
저희 팬분들이 편곡을 하신 거여서 저는 개인적으로 너무 많이
We did too.
So dope.
노래하는 모습을 팬분들한테 많이
talk about it.
남겨주시고
Oh, we love it.
Yeah.
For real though.
Even for that vocal spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Makes that it's perfect.
같은 건데 우리 손님들과 MC의 공통점을 찾아보는 저랑 수가 씨 아까 말씀드린 것처럼 28살의 은가으로
They're both the same age.
제가 그때 A 때 한번 같이 작업하자 해보는 거 어떠겠냐라고 제안을 드렸을 때는 어떠셨나요?
이 대외적으로 기사는 뭐 작업을 하면서 이렇게 알게 되는 거 같지만 알고 지내는 좀 되잖아요.
맞아요.
Oh.
25.
She watched him perform.
Damn.
갑자기 이제 음악기 한번 걱정 한번 해볼까? 이렇게 해가지고 이제
맞아요. 굉장히 흔쾌히 좋을 것 같아, 재밌을 것 같은데 이렇게
이유가 없어요.
Sounds fun.
수업을 들었어요. 다음 주에
맞아요.
음식으로 오픈해야 됐어요. 아 못해 이거. 근데 마음이 그냥
Yeah, do you guys actually
가야 되는데.
Retroactively, it's never
everyone was singing? And
재밌게 하고
근데 막상 작업을 할 때는 아예 언택트로 작업을 했었고
물리로 무서워.
맞아, 코로나 때문에 더 오래 했었고
2020년에 나옵니다.
맞아요.
안 됐었어요.
되게 기억력이 좋으시네요.
A lot of us deleted it from our brains.
That's memory. He's a sensitive guy.
저는 뭐 아시는 분들은 아시겠지만 팬분들한테 저는 그래서 이지금 이런 식으로 활동하실 때마다 그 이름명이 수업할 때 어스피드 할때 좀 달라지나요?
wow, good question.
I think Beyonce has a
어버스들이는 사실 그 예전부터 좀 많긴 했었잖아요. 옛날 팝스타에서 보면 에미넴, 슬림
Slim
쉐이디.
Shady.
Hey, got it.
But that's how it did.
그게 억하심이
I love that. Perfect reference.
이렇게 무시할까.
Yeah, that comes through.
좀 평소에 그래도 아이돌이니까 말 못할 뭔가들을 좀 토해낼 만한 친구가 필요해요.
I understand now.
I probably explained that really bad.
이번에 솔을 하면서 사실하죠. 물론 당연히 슈가 앨범 나옵니다라고 기사가 나가겠지만 이걸 설명식에 싱크를 맞추기가 좀 어려울 수 있구나.
그러면 언젠가
Interesting.
슈가로도 또 다른 자아의 앨범을
That was very
그 시리즈가 끝나는가 동시에 보기 좀 힘들 수도 있어요.
No, don't kill them all.
일단 그런 생각을 하고 있는데
He did say it is the last.
분노할
Yes.
일이 조금
I think that's how because there are some people.
예전에
The August D is kind of leaving him as well.
Yes, preach, preach.
요즘은 그냥 그런 사람들 좀
Wow.
용서를
Mm-hmm.
해버렸어요.
Except be free.
저는 화
through that anger.
Maybe like another older side of him.
Especially August D, you can hear it.
August G.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The next generation.
More like People Part 2?
그런 것도 나오나요?
사실 앨범에 보면
Yo, I thought like his albums would be more of him singing on the guitar.
이시하는 걸더 잘 쓰기도 하고 그러니까 앞에 있는 곡들은 어차피 이 앨범의 컨셉을 좀 명확하게 하기 위한 설명하기 위한 노래들이고 뒤쪽 단의 감성들이 제가 어릴 적부터 써왔던 곡들의 감성이긴 하고
뒤쪽 트랙 이제 앨범 얘기로 이렇게 자연스럽게 넘어가게 됐는데 뒤쪽 트랙의 그런 좀 감성들을 좀 이지할 수는 있어도 이게 단순히 가벼운 트랙은 없었던 것 같아요. 제가 듣기에는.
그쵸.
So she heard it.
So she's listened to it already.
잘 됐어요.
어...
막 쓰면 막 힘들어요.
Yes.
뭔가 클래식가 원한다.
The truth. Yeah.
밝은
That's why I love him. I don't like that.
제 자발적
I like it
개인은
different.
달고 나가는 밝은 노래 잘 없을 것 같아요.
Yeah, she's not
Isn't that amazing? Like, I like that he does that.
언젠가는 이게 지금 내 감성이 이런데 해서 슈가의 이름을 달고 나오는 달달하고 이지하고 뭔가 가벼운 그런 이야기들과 음악과 좀 적당한 생각이 드네요.
Maybe he has his own kind of way.
I'm always open to commission. I might. Yeah, I want a song.
사랑
That would probably set me back quite a lot.
저희가 함께하고 사랑 하트 투
So we're
Okay,
listening
part
to part
two.
two.
이번 E2가 있고
You guys, before we can-
E2에 들어가 있던
People.
만드는 신호성을 안 쓰니까 알겠지만 발매했을 때는 사실 저는 잘 안 듣거든요.
그래서
편곡가나 히트부터 만들었는데 이걸
That's how I feel.
할 때만 집중하는 편이긴 한데
Just put it out there. At that point, you're probably sick of it because he's gone over it so many times.
Listening back on it.
시간이 좀 더 지나서 그게 또 막 심적으로 좀
Jimin's
아픔이
the same
있을
way it's
때
gotta let some
그걸
time
우연찮게
pass.
알고 있는
JK is like, nah, I'll dance to myself.
내
That's it.
문제가
Yeah.
아닌 리스너 입장에서 이걸
You
좀
not.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, who's this August D guy?
엄청 울었어요 그때. 내 노래가 그게 온다 보니까 너무 날씨 그냥 누가 내 상황이 너무 잘
Yeah, that is.
내가
It brought him back to that time.
내가 오늘 예상하는 게 보니까 이것도 또 사람에 대한 얘기다 보니까 그리고 파트 2로 가자
그렇구나.
라고 해서 화내고 싸우고 이런 음악들만 하다가 약간 좀 좀 모서리를 좀 깎은 느낌이라 저는 굉장히
Around it
the
and
edges
soften
like
it
that.
outwards. That's
Lightening up is
곡을
maturing.
he explains things very well.
Yeah, you can do it live.
People to do Let's go.
And I love the music.
Peaceful.
Here we go,
About part
people.
two.
Before we get into pregame, before we get to the concert.
So I think we're getting, because I'm assuming they're doing people part 2 as well, but like, we're getting quite a few live performances. Live in the back.
나를
happening right now on just shows
that was awesome.
Damn, dude. Yugi puts his mind to something, then he gets to achieve something.
I was almost expecting like a metal
Something like that for a whole minute.
I viewed this one officially on YouTube, but I heard it during
possibly.
but last year hearing it for the second time.
Sounds so hurt, and you got sing, it's like spill out his mind when he's rapping. Like the captions turned off, one of my favorites.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
그 곡의 데모를 갖고 있는데 비트를 만들어놨거든요. 그때 그게 안 들어가지고 제가 가지고 있다가 제 스타일로 좀.
Oh, that's cool. She always has the best music.
I
want to hear it. Cool.
비트 호텔에서 투어하는 만들었던
이제
That's why he's working on I like love these like backstreet.
Yeah, we haven't actually talked about his album yet. What?
건데요. 제가 사랑을 방금 듣고 왔어요. 이제 사랑 파트의 얘기를 좀 나눠보죠. 어떤 곡인지.
Oh, we gotta talk about it, and we need a performance, please.
아, 2 hours.
Yugi's energy has run out already. The thing is, you're right.
장르가 뭔지 모르겠어요. 뭐 이제 방송에 나가면 뭐 되게 여러 가지 수식어의 장르가
I think it's a good interviewer to modifies to make it.
감성원이나 이런 나오는데 무슨 장르인지 잘 모르겠고 그냥 좀 사운드 좀된 묵혀뒀던
I like that.
그리고 굉장히 애정해가지고 꼭 이 트로지 마지막 앨범을 장식을 하는 노래였으면 좋겠다 싶어가지고 좀 아껴놨던
그럼 바로 한번 듣고 올까요? 이 얘기 듣고 와서 얘기 좀 나눠볼까 봐요. 약간 좀
you're gonna make me get back up again and perform.
이제
근데 연주를 해야 돼.
It's so cool we got people in the film part 2 right after.
Here we go.
Yeah, El Capitan.
Part 2 live.
Must be one of my producers.
Flying.
1 hour. 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 1
That's why I'm glad I really like how comfortable it is on my tech. So much
Damn those keys.
He just flows. Backing vocals. Yogi, hit that right.
사실은 두려움이 거두죠 함께 미래 그리는 우리는 없고 싸움보다 성들을 부셔버린 것은 너인 거야 승리가 없는 일 하지만 난 언제나 게임 루ser 모두를 주겠다는 너의 모든 것을 부시게 떠나지 사랑이건 사랑이건 모두가 이기적이기 때문이야 So far away
Harmony. Love it.
They're just like shredding in the background.
사랑의 끝이 왜 무엇일까 수많은 사랑 작은 사랑의 사랑으로 완벽할까 그대만의 이타적인 게 어쩌면 되는 이기적이네 여기 하나라는 말을 꺼내 열심히 욕심을 버리는 행복해지고 세우지 못한 쫓아내 것이다 삶은 좋아가 복종 사이의 싸움이라는데 내가 보기에는 외로움들과의 싸움이 내 눈물이 터져나오면 그게 무너져 시간을 삶을 다시 해도 힘이 조금 낫다
Effortless music.
My God.
Her face did
Very good. Very good.
It's like it's not
I get like teary eyed a little bit.
Oh, he was actively trying to make
제 파트가 다 영어가잖아요. 좀 의도하는 부분이 있으신가요?
투어를 하다 보니까 투어 때 한국어 가사도 하면 그 외국 팬분들이 좀 어려워하는
각진 발음들, 빈발음들.
각진 발음들이 외우기 어려워. 그나마 좀 쉽게 한번 가보자 해서 영어 가사를 썼고
Interesting that you even thought about that.
노래하는 걸 좀 적극적으로 처음으로
Yeah.
해본 거라서
Suga thinks about a lot.
기대를 많이 하고
Tactical
있는데.
things.
아,
Reasonable
기대를
things.
많이 하는
That's why you said it like that.
How far he's come.
분들이 따라 불렀으면 하는
We appreciate it.
What are they
제
I think they're very considerate. He's gonna be like, nah, not really.
다 쳤죠.
아니 근데 저는 훈련을 좀 해. 네. 그냥 이렇게.
That's what you get.
Pretty lovely, dude.
생일 축하 이렇게 했을 때도 와 좋습니다. 이런 걸 알고 있지만 마음에 안 드나? 저는 그때 약간
enjoying the streets?
Yeah, just thumbs up.
That's the best. Like thumbs up is the best.
I hate it.
The biggest compliment you can get from Yuki.
Thumbs up is so sarcastic over here.
Thumbs up from sugar.
I think, yeah, I think it would.
Calm myself down.
He's trying to calm himself down.
Like everything, all, and then the thing that went into the phone.
이 디데이라는 뜻은 어떤
첫 인트로가 디데이라는 건데 그날이 온 거죠. 정보화 시대. 너무 많은 정보들과 너무 많은 싸움 이런 것들로부터 좀 벗어나는 이 날로 새로 태어나자. 과거에 나는 죽고 있는 없고 현재에 나왔다를 계속해서 이야기를 하거든요. 지금 나에 좀 더 집중을 해서 좀 살아가자. 그 날이 오늘이다. 디데이.
That's freaking cool.
대금.
That's about a instrument.
The song is the hegum. Song is the hegum.
근데 대체사가 발매됐을 때 그걸 불러놨어.
아, 지금
Wait until release.
Well, he did say he has 13 songs. That works
The music video for that song is freaking nuts. It's so good.
I like it.
Really? Turn it down. That's surprising.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Oh.
They gave him an acting script.
No.
This guy is too much.
I think a lot of people would disagree. Shut up.
Yuki's really bad at taking songs.
Yeah.
Which I am as well, to be fair. It's so modern. You are almost the BTS. Come on. Give yourself some credit, Yuki.
회행이다 보니까 어릴 때 리듬 게임 같은 거 하면 리듬 게임
Doesn't surprise me.
That's cool.
It's like speaking freedom from the passion.
That's because he is. You're holding out. There's different returnal devices in different languages.
And Woo-sung from the Rouse. That was one of the best parts of the documentary as well. When he was working.
So much.
What was his name again? Rishi. You're the first, paving the way.
That's very cool.
Oh, that's gonna be so fucking inspiring for me.
본인한테 해주고 싶은 얘기인가? 라는 생각이 들었어. 그래도 돼. 괜찮아. 스스로를 다독이는 그런 이유가 같아서 그렇기 때문에 더 공감이
It's okay to cry.
I think it's fascinating. I need to hear this song from you again, Yuki.
That's freaking cool.
This player in their 30s as the officially we are still
제일 아끼고 마음이
I cannot freaking wait to
He's talking about songs we know.
Yes.
그러니까 우리 안 들어가서 미래한 사람이 지금
It's like fight or flight feeling.
He said it's too good. Bang PD said save this one for later. Very nice.
I wonder if that's why it didn't end up for the whole group.
Oh, he almost spoiled it. I was like, wait, I thought he just started randomly swearing. I was like, what?
시원하게 욕을 해도 욕한 걸로 욕하지는 않는 희한한 캐릭터인데
You don't get the backlash.
어떻게 때린다 욕을 이런 말을 전혀 안 했어요. 저런 건 약하게 했네 약간 이런 캐릭터가 되어버려가지고
It's because so much is like
그리고 좀
your
입을
persona
많이
and
하고
people's.
근데 그것 또한 모여서 지금의 내가 되었다고 생각해요.
Amen.
I know, still talking. The MV was amazing.
Dude, he's really going
Yeah,
for the
you
10K,
talking about
man.
music. He is with Jesus. You got me. Views matter, you know.
Oh wow, wow. Something about stability.
사실 데뷔 초때 생각을 해보면 정말 이렇게 여행은 거의 대부분 편집이 됐었는데 참 시민들한테 가혹한 것 같아요.
맞아요, 그쵸. 맞아요.
정말 아이씨도 많은 고생을 하시고 저도 많은 고생을 했지만 특히 이걸 보고 계신 신인 가수분들 그리고 이제 막 데뷔한 친구들 그게 너무 보여요. 얼마나 이렇게 잠도 못 자고 막 밥도 못 먹고
Yeah.
막 이런 대기실 이런 탁티셔츠 쳐서 옹기종기 모으자고 이런
맞아요.
근데 저는 처음 데뷔했을 때 나는 꼭 성공을 해야겠다. 어느 정도 좀 좋은 환경을 만들어주고 싶다는 바람이
Make a record label.
다행히도 뭐 시간이 좀 지나면서 10년이라는 이 차이지만 어느 정도 좀 많이 변화하고 있다고 하더라고요, 방송국도. 그때는 되게 좀 분노 많이 있었거든요. 꼭 성공해서 복수를 제 새끼 이런 되게 좀 시기어린 감정들만 있었는데
We all know you're a child.
특히
You made your own.
It's so freaking cool.
Struggling.
이런 욕하는 사람도 생기더라고요. 굉장히 시도가 안정되어 있고 어린이들이
Think it might be dropping something in 30 minutes.
I'm glad he
Oh
hasn't
my
tried
god.
it.
Okay, Ren, thank you so much for sticking around. Bye bye.
No.
I'm glad he lets himself.
Beautiful work of a mature sugar.
We got one more live performance before the end, maybe?
제가 모르긴 몰라도 활동하신 모습들을 대충 보면 정말 여러 가지 머리색깔을 쏘아주셨어요.
Oh yeah.
Mint Yoongi. Just say it.
How about blonde?
그 활동하면서 리니지가 딱 보이더라고요.
Two peaks.
작가에 계셨던 분 나연아 파트너가
Think like that light purple.
I do like
그
a blonde.
전반적인 이 컨셉과 캐릭터를 어려운 좀 많이 했다고 하셔서 제가 되게 가난하잖아요.
Rebellion
그때
Yoongi.
당시 이제
Show a
그
picture.
분홍색인 거예요. 민트인 거예요.
Those two.
Mint hair, man. That was crazy. I don't know if it's my favourite.
Okay.
I like the pink.
That's my You see black, you thought that thing.
I like blonde Yoongi. I really like blonde.
나이가 좀 여러 가지 하나니까 하면 나는 그게 좀
1 year old.
마지막 질문에 가까워지는데요. 투어에 조금만 더 하고 끝낼까요?
네, 그 앨범과 보신 D-Day 투어
I know you bitch. Love you to
여러
dance.
가지 이용 여러 가지 키보드를
Curious mistakes that we got.
Yeah.
This is the opportunity to witness some mistakes.
근데 자본이 많이 투입된 분들을 보시다가 이분들을 보고 와
귀엽다. 이렇게
So
하는
fucking
거.
ready.
No, yeah.
이게 MC 말이 돼? 이런 게 있기 때문에
Oh, that makes me more even more excited.
같이
Yeah, I wish we would have bigger stadiums though.
Breaking boundaries, that's what he's doing.
We are 20.
He's breaking boundaries.
좀더 자세히 알려주세요.
I saw like a couple places had
Y'all talk
added
to me.
days.
Talk to me. What?
네, 영혼과 저희 체력을 달아나면서
Well, I would literally pay thousands to go if I had to.
What?
I feel like you gotta be like super fit to go on tour, don't you? So he's probably been doing stuff.
체력 관리 잘 하셨으면 좋겠고 제가 그래도
I would pay, man. I would pay good money.
예. 예, 제가
정말 엄청난 대단한 기록인데
예.
거의 10초 아니에요?
그러니까
아닙니다.
One more live performance?
다 이루어진다고 해서
I think we're gonna get one.
What's your question against? Yeah.
Oh
my God.
예언 같은
Say it, speak so
And again, I think now.
Grammys, oh God.
He said it started with the
그래도 이번 앨범에
anger peeks in again.
약간 여전히 7, 80이 좀 막하다.
70th or 80th? He's going way
Where did it come? I'm not actually sure where it did come.
별점 뭐 3개 정도 하지 않을까?
I'm guessing 3 stars out of 5. Jeez! He's got himself down, dude.
There's always his other stuff is amazing as well. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it.
팬이 아니면
You're allowed to do the same
더
thing.
재밌고 되게 알찬 앨범이 되지 않을까 하고 저도 한번 예측을 해보겠습니다. 좋지. 아니 왜 그렇게 막
아이좀 대단해.
무슨 아이
방송 교육이 있어요. 앨범이 곡이 10곡이지만 팬분들이 아닌 분들이 그럴까? 좋으면 들을 수 있겠지만
많이 즐거워. 앨범이 정말 재밌습니다.
The fans will definitely listen to it. Yeah, don't even talk
뭐,
about it.
뭐,
Don't even
뭐,
get
It's so modest too.
Dude, there was
솔직히
Yugi and YouTube are not on. No, they're not like each other. Dude, Yugi's gonna be so disappointed. It's only 6 I say only. It's only got 6
저희가 아직
Get around to shut up.
That is an ambitious target. 10 million. Checked him
확인해주신 스카시에게 정말
It might hit eventually. Give it another year. It might be there.
저희 팔레트 마지막에 각자의 스타일대로 인정하면서 끝내는 게 있어요. 뭔지 아시죠?
Pala pala pala.
이게 많이 해주고 하늘
He kept his composure.
I feel like Yugi is just like physically drained.
Let's see how
What's he gonna do? E-Day.
Was he the one painting? Like, Jin was playing the game.
Or writing.
I wish I could read Korean.
I love that they do that. That's really cool.
I'm just gonna see. And it.
Okay.
Dude, I love how like
Alright,
just
guys. So,
I love
yes, once again. Yes, so just.